Hey guys, it's Kathy. I decided to start this series. It's going to be called Pillow Talk with Kathy. And as you can see, we're in my room. My walls are a little yellow right now. I'll tell you the story. So I was in UF, as you can see, I'm a Gator. And my dad was going to paint my room, and I was on Pinterest, and I saw this color that it looked kind of cool on Pinterest, and I told my dad to paint my room that color, and now if you guys have any ideas on what color would look good on my room. I do have a verse on top of my bed that's actually my favorite verse. I don't think you can see it well, but it says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity and laughs without fear of the future." That's Proverbs 31:25. Love it. Today we're going to focus on Psalm 89:9. It says, "You rule over the surging sea. When its waves mount up, you still them." So when I read that, it just made me think of a lot of things. Sometimes we feel like we're caught up in the middle of this ocean where the waves are huge and there's no way out. And it's so beautiful that it says that God rules over those surging seas. It means that not only is he present during those tough times, but he's also present after those tough times, when it says that he calms that raging sea. So that's something to me that stood out, to just think things that I've personally been through, in the moments where maybe my family has been disintegrating, or my parents have been fighting, that God has been present in those moments, and that he's been present after those moments as well. And he was present before those moments, because God has a purpose for absolutely everything that happens in our lives, and that's something that we have to keep in mind. Sometimes we are so caught up in the middle of our troubles that we just forget that God is still there, that God is in control, and God has a purpose for why it is that you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. It doesn't say that these waves are going to stop, coming our way, but it says that when they do rise up against us, that God is going to still them. God wants to protect us. He wants to still those waves that are rising up against us. There's a lot of people who think, I can handle this on my own. Or some people that say, "God, why'd you give me this? I can't do it. I can't do this on my own." And you're right, you can't. God didn't put those afflictions in our path for you to overcome them on your own. He wants you to reach out to him so that he is able to fight the battle for you, so that he is able to stand right next to you. So the word says that when these waves mount up, the waves will rise, and the word declares it, but the word also declares that God will control them, and you will have peace. You're not gonna get drifted away. Make room for God in your life. Every single day we should be praying for it to be less of us and more of him. I don't know what it is that you may be going through, but all I can tell you is that you need to hang on to God, cling on to him, cling on to his promises, and he is a faithful God, and he is going to see you through.